And to everybody, I bid good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever the chronologically appropriate greeting is in your part of the world, wherever you're watching from. How you doing? All right. I want to start off. Thank you very much for Xfos for a tier 3 sub, 42 months in a row. We need to splash the love in the chat room for that. Absolutely, we do. Thank you ever so much for your continuing and overly generous support. No, I appreciate it. A little bit of hype lights there for Paul numbers too. But yes, thank you ever so much.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
How was my eyeline on that? Was I eyeballing Keanu as he came in? I've never practiced that before. Thank you for the bit. All many numbers. So, you all ready for more Dragon Quest Builders 2 today? I checked my stats on the Switch this morning before I as I was setting up the stream. I played 85 hours of this game so far. Much of that is on stream, of course, as we're making progress through the storyline, but a big chunk of that, reasonable chunk, let's call it, I guesstimate at maybe 10 hours in total. It's just me off stream, dicking about, doing builds, making little rooms, resource gathering, crap like that. Just having fun while I'm watching Star Trek or Buffy or whatever. I think it's more game time than the first game too. I didn't check how many hours I put in the first game. Thank you for the host, Dugas. Yeah, 85 hours so far. We're not even done. We're not even up to the final chapter yet. The bit we're at now is kind of the penultimate chapter. I think once we finish the castle off, the ultimate chapter is going to start off, which is, you know, the ultimate face-off to the big bad and whatnot, I guess. That's the way it worked in the last game anyway. I'm expecting the same sort of flow here. There's no reason not to. But I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Played a little bit of WoW Classic this morning. Didn't do any progress stuff. Just sort of dicked around and explored and was playing around a bit because I was testing it out on the Ryzen 5 APU. The which one I'm using? I forgot the number of the damn thing. Oh, that's the box for the 9. Whatever the new APUs. 3400G, isn't it? 3400G? I think it's the number. It's testing on 3400G. Works quite well. Max settings about 45 frames a second. Just with the onboard graphics card. Didn't miss anything, so good. You turned it up right on time. We're just doing the opening chat. So we spend a minute or two shooting the shit, waiting for people to turn up, waiting for people to get the alerts, rush over to the computer or whip out their phone, find a nice quiet space, get comfortable, make a coffee, sit down and settle in for a stream. Also gives me an opportunity to drink my coffee while it's still nice and hot. How you doing today, though? Hope you're well. Yeah. Might make some coffee as well. Get some coffee. Been feeling super low energy today. Yeah, I've had that last few days. I don't think I'm getting sick. I just don't think I'm sleeping particularly well again. Like, I never sleep well. Sometimes I sleep worse. Of course, 9 hours of streaming yesterday sort of sucked the energy out of me too. It wasn't high energy streaming or anything, but it was yeah.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Scorpion, thank you for the follow.
Why me? Quack!
Get over here! That's my Ed Boon. You guys know that? Ed Boon, one of the guys who made Mortal Kombat, did the voice of Scorpion. Get over here and stuff like that. Video game trivia. I think he still does it too. Yeah, I kind of got sucked into WoW Classic again. Made very little actual progress in the game. Like, it was much slower progress than the first stress test for some reason. Part of that might have been I had other people along for the ride, but then again, my experience rates were slowed down because I was in a group the first time I played, so I don't know about them. Whatever it was yesterday, I wasn't having much luck with RNG drops. It was very, very crowded, of course. Had to wait a long time for certain quests. I kept getting my ass handed to me because I walked into areas where I wasn't ready for, you know, out-leveled by 2, 3, 4 levels, and it was having fun, though. Jackie, how you doing? Have you at least had a nap? Oh yeah. No, I basically piked out for the rest of yesterday. Finished up streaming at what, 1ish? And basically spent the rest of the day just lying around, surfing the web, watching a few videos, and then I settled in to watch some more Star Trek Next Gen and Buffy. I forgot how much of a kick in the guts so many of the episodes of Season 4 of Buffy are. Oh, it's an emotional ride. Oh. So, silver platter. Eh? What's the silver platter? What's on a silver platter? What do I think of the Sony RX0 Mark II? Don't know, I haven't tried it. Didn't even try the first one, actually. I like it in concept. And it seems to be pretty good quality. And if I had the budget, I'd probably buy one for myself just because. Unfortunately, because the level of camera-based content I've done over the last year and a half, 2 years-ish, has dropped dramatically. My pull with the PR people when it comes to requesting review units of stuff has kind of waned, and I don't have regular contact with Sony people anymore, so I couldn't just drop them an email and say, hey, give me one of these. Gotta work back up to that. But I've had great success with a lot of Sony's cameras in that sort of family of RX type small cameras, the RX 100s, for example. Love those. I've had a couple of those personally. I still have a couple of those personally, actually. Yeah, I see no reason the RX0 Mark II wouldn't deliver on what it promises. I'd be quite happy to check one out. I would also like to get one with one of those cages. Who makes those cages again? Someone makes a cage for it with a 32mm thread. 38? 32. Whatever it is. But I've got an anamorphic lens that could fit on that. It'd be fun to play with. You go, oh yeah, no, I got my ass handed to me on silver. Well, not really. I just got unlucky a few times by pulling more than one mob, and sometimes I'd be fighting a mob, another one would spawn in behind me and hit the back of my head, or spawn in a few feet from when I'm already fighting one mob that I carefully pulled and things like that. I just... RNG was not being kind yesterday, amongst other things. I wasn't playing particularly bad. I was just getting a little bit unlucky here and there. That's, that's the roll of the dice for those games. Sometimes you're good days, sometimes you're bad days. Can't whine about it too much. But yeah, I had a lot of deaths yesterday. I should put a supercut together. I'm probably not going to upload the full replay of the stream, but I did record it, so maybe I'll put a supercut together of all my deaths or all my panics. Run away, run away, run away! That'd be fun. Could be. I think I've got a slot for it next week as well. Gap in the schedule. Maybe I'll do it this afternoon, actually. Upload it midweek. It would be fun to try some streaming cam. It would. I don't know whether you can turn off the UI through the output, though, because I know you can't do that with some of the RX 100 cameras. One of them I did. The other one had to sort of crop out some of the extra stuff when I'm using it, things like that. So, Sony cameras are a bit hit and miss when it comes to whether or not the HDMI out is clean or not. I think most of the recent cameras probably are. It's probably safe a bit. Yeah. Maybe too... well, I mean, it depends what you're doing. Like, I've used a GoPro as a stream cam from time to time. Not necessarily for my face cam, but for the top-down stuff I've done a few times with PC builds we've done live. Sometimes that's been an RX 100 on its wide setting. Sometimes that's been a GoPro, depending on how I'm out and where I'm out. And if you're doing things like tabletop gaming, it's probably a really good idea, because you won't have to have a lot of space to deal with. You can mount it reasonably low and convenient, things like that. So depends what you're doing. Right tool for the right job. Always is. It's one of the things I like about using my G7 for my face cam here, because it's interchangeable lens camera. So if I want a wide lens, or I want to set it up so I'm sitting further away, or I can just switch out the lens. Right, I think we're ready to get gaming, are we? Yeah, looks like the viewership is stabilized. Everyone's who's going to turn up has turned up, so pop over the main scene here. Pop out of our camera mode. So, this room is new to you guys. I think I built the entirety of this room off stream after last weekend's stream. It's just my little base area. So I've got a little bedroom over here. With my little bed, my little couch. Little fireplace. Stuff by the fireplace. I got a little bit carried away with decorating. I had to stop myself. But yeah. I got these. Oh, I went to the exploratory island thingies and did the full quest to unlock everything. Turns out, and I wish someone had told me this earlier, but turns out if you use the echo flute on the exploratory islands when you're trying to do the checklists of items to check off, that will lead you to the next one on your list. Now, in the previous island, when it worked for finding diamonds and stuff like that, it works on the checklists on the exploratory islands, so that made it much easier to check everything off I needed. So yeah, now I've got all the infinite stuff. Infinite wood, infinite cord, infinite coal and various metals and that sort of stuff, so... Got a little cookery down there and everything. Speaking of which, we should put those away. So, yeah, that's the room I dug underneath the castle here, just behind the staircase. A little Harry Potter dungeon, I guess. I turned the actual Harry Potter room into a dungeon, because that seemed appropriate. And back here, I made a bedroom. Over here, I plopped in a dining room. And over here, I plopped in a kitchen. And I did not do anything else, I don't think. Oh, there's one thing I did do a little bit extra work on the farm out here as well. Collected a few more seeds and things and plant them up. And apparently when I planted one of these things, it was just enough to trigger the next tablet target, which means all the people will do all the harvesting and stuff for me now. So I don't even have to manually harvest that stuff anymore. Wish I told you that in game. Yeah. And again, it's a really nice thing to discover by yourself, because I discovered it by experimentation. Like, I didn't read a guide online or anything. I was just getting really frustrated, and I accidentally sort of tipped out some water. Or what was it? I was trying to use the trowel or something. I forget what I was trying to do. Anyway, I accidentally used the wrong thing, and then I switched that. I went, oh, hang on a sec, I wonder if that'll work. And turns out it does. Super cool. So yeah, it was just the islands and some touch-ups on the rooms and blocking off those entrances there until we're ready to use them, things like that. But of course, I've not made any quest or story progress at all. I think I got 2 more tablet targets though. Optional tablet targets when I was doing all this sort of stuff. That's it. I've had Builders 2 up on my new Switch. Oh, you got a better battery on. Cool. NMX brightness since stream began. It's only just now down to 98%. Need a new Switch anyway, so I'm glad I was able to get one. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to wait till a bigger hardware refresh comes around before I think about buying a new one. Whether or not I need it, I probably will. Okay. Let's see here. We're 80% built the castle. So we got to find a little quest marker to trigger that next part of the quest, right? Zoom out here, please. So we can see where they are. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Thought you went to the toilet, but you're in the kitchen. Not with it. Yeah. Yeah. Unless you, like, travel a whole lot and really need the extra battery life, totally not worth upgrading to the new, quote-unquote, new Switch right now. It's not even worth it to me to buy one to make a video out of, because there's one new feature, and it's not interesting enough to make a video, in my opinion. Doesn't stop some of my peers out there making a video about it, but sure. Spanky Bear!
Hey, pat on the back! Pat on the back for this guy!
Thank you very much, Spanky Bear, coming in with 25-month resub. 25, wait. I feel like it was just like a few days ago it was 24. What? Oh my god. We're a third of the way through August already. How'd that happen? Man! Summer's coming again. I'm going to have to put the hoodies away. There's a long way to go until our castle is complete, but we shall start. We have to start somewhere. Every castle needs a throne room, so let's begin there. Let's do. Anissa has already set out a space, so let's use that as a foundation for our new audience chamber. You are here to the complete throne room. Take this. His Majesty gave it to me when he set sail from Rimbook. What am I taking? Ah, we got the throne. Cool, so we can make the nice throne now. I was wondering when that was going to play in. It was once the throne of the Princess of Moonbrook. His Majesty wanted you to have it. As a thanks for all you've done for us. Apparently it's almost got a slightly British... Yeah, there's rumours floating around at the moment. There's a new Switch model coming with a different screen panel on it. And order an air conditioner. Yeah, will this be another year I complain about the heat without getting an air conditioner? Yeah, we'll see how the budget goes. This is super strange. I never knew the king had a daughter. Let me tell you one thing. That would make this place cooler. Digs for the queen or king. A bedroom for the ruler. Yes, good point. We also need a royal bedchamber. But first of all, Violet, pray repair that disfigured throne and turn it into a throne for the throne room. I suggest you add 4 bold banners and 2 braziers. Then you can turn your attentions to the sleeping arrangements. King-size bed, fireplace, fancy chair. Okay, we'll come back to that. The throne and royal bedchamber right next to each other. No ruler in their right mind wants to trudge across the castle when it's time for bed. Materials you chose for the walls and doors entirely at your discretion. Cool, I'll build this one myself. Finish the castle. Need to build a throne room and a royal bedchamber. King-size bed. Princess-size bed. Ready? Let's see here. King-size bed. And making couch, apparently. Why's it got a ping on it? Okay, throne. Braziers. Braziers. 2 elf. And was it 4 bold banners? Where the hell are the banners? Man, I wish you could search these lists. I really do. Bold banner. Anyone know where the bold banners are? In here, right? There we go. Okay. I'll call that a start. Excuse me. Now, we'll make our walls out of... I don't know, let's... do a foundation of silver tile. How about we make a shitload of gold bricks? The golden throne room. How about that? I think I've got infinite gold now, right? Let's see. How many gold do I have? I've got 149 gold. So let's make 500 enough? Let's do 500. Not the biggest fan of DC Online. I'll probably delete it. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really get into it properly. It's so broken and they won't fix it. Ignoring my support requests, the whole thing. Really getting a bit pissy about it, actually. Alright, throne. Should we step it back one? Ah, here's the... Please place properly. Okay, one there. There. get into it, just found it kind of boring. Yeah. I mean, it's an MMORPG. There's an element of grindiness and everything being a bit more basic than sort of a dedicated brawler or something like that. I was kind of enjoying it. Yeah, seeing as their help system doesn't want to help me, I'll probably just have to delete it myself. Level off many use. Oh, it's a very, very different game to WoW. The flow, the progression, the combat. I mean, they're both in the same category of MMORPGs, but very, very different games. Which was actually kind of promising to me, because I thought I'd probably be picking one or the other. But when I realized just how different they are, I thought, well, maybe they can live side by side. But as I said, I literally cannot play DC Online on Switch right now, so it just crashes out when I try and start it up. So kind of a pointless argument. Alright. How should we do the transition? Let's do a double layer of silver down here and keep the gold all level. Delete your save. I mean, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm more caught up with the fact that their help system doesn't actually want to help me right now, so I don't know if they deserve my time. Yeah, let's kind of inset the door here. That way we can sort of hang some banners here. And back here. Which way did I do that there? Square in the middle. Except there is no square in the middle here because I've done it lopsided, haven't I? Sure have. Slap the door in his face. Alright, what else can we put in here? What have I already got crafted? Let's have a look. Steel doors might do the trick, maybe. These lights here somewhere. Maybe. We got some of this, some of this. That thing's huge, so we won't use that. Maybe not animal bones. Or dragon bones for a second, but no. Okay. So we definitely need these either side of the train, I feel like. Like so. We give the throne a bit of green backlighting. That's kind of wacky. That. Some of that like that. There we go. That's kind of special. Is this door going to fit? Totally not going to fit. Damn it. What can we use? Might have to craft up a different door. We have to sleep anyway. Before the ghosties come. Sort of treating it as a game to play while I'm in bed. Can't get to sleep. Yeah. Speaking of deleted saves, lost my completed decks and shiny Vulpix. Oh no! Saved it. Oh right, yeah, because they don't cloud save the Pokemon games because they're scared of cheaters. Son of a bitch. I forgot to craft a new door. Scared of cheaters? Yeah. I figured with cloud saves there'd be some sort of exploit to clone Pokemon or something, I think. Whatever. Magic door. Cast iron door. Let's try that. Possibly a big door. Throne room door. I'll just make it so whenever you trade. Yeah, I mean, I'm not here to explain, defend, or deny that thing, but I think that was one of the excuses they sort of alluded to. Stupid and annoying, and we could use that one. That'll fit in the middle. We just have to shift that a bit. That one will fit. Do we want that door in the throne room? It does kind of work with the silver, doesn't it? Apparently the game is not going to recognize this as a room. Why not? What's missing? Maybe it's this wall transition that's screwing it up. Well, it's at least too high on every flat, so I don't know. Let's just go all the way across. Not considering switching themselves over something about 8 different MMOs when you do something support. Might not be able to help since you're having an issue. Yeah. So my issue is not just they haven't bothered to answer my support. My problem with it is also they've actively deleted twice now one of the support keys I've tried to place in there about the... God damn it. Connectivity issues. I keep trying to merge it with a completely different complaint. Don't merge it. They're different things. Address them differently. Yeah, they keep marking it as solved when it damn well hasn't been. That's really getting a stick in my craw. Maybe the throne room needs a... like, legitimately needs the throne room door to be a throne room. Still not being recognized as a room. What the hell? Completely enclosed. Has light source. Has door. Why not room? I guess we'll try the throne room door. Still not recognized as a room. Alright, game. What else do you want from me? I don't understand.
Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! Hey, Krillin! What? Someone followed.
Thank you for the follow, Mr. Dez.
Why me? Quack!
Gonna finish the custom. I need to build a throne room. Throne. Got it. 4 ball burners. Got it. 2 braziers. Got it. I have all the things. Maybe it's too big. But that's the platform they gave me for it. King size bed, fireplace, fancy chair. Oh, here we go. The space and it's prepared for us. It's lovely, but it's far too huge for just one room. You may have to split it up. Alright, so it is just too big. I don't want I want a big fucking throne room. Don't. Ugh. Hate it when games put arbitrary bullshit like that in. Fine. No. Really? Still not enough. The hell do you want from me, game? How tiny do you want this fucking throne room to be? Nice, I'm out of blocks. Let me build to my own terms, you fucker. I guess I can always rip down the walls again once it completes the quest. Silver brick. Silver tile. Looked up MMOs on the Switch, and the answer I got from Google was essentially, who cares? Go play Wizard 101 on your computer. There's like... I mean, depending on how loose your definition is, there's a few. Because I did the same research when I was preparing my video on DC Online. A couple of very, very... There we go. It's finally got recognized as a room, apparently. No, that was just fanciness. Can you please let me move? Another challenge done. Mini medal. Hooray! 2 more times. Magic pencil. I don't even know what the pencil does. Let me move. Not done yet. Camera, would you just... Ugh. Still not being recognized as a room. A throne room, at least. Just an enormous cool room at this point. What do you... Oh, I guess I didn't move the banners. Fine. close them off. They're no longer in that room. I wouldn't call this room enormous by any standard. Whatever. Whatever, game. Four banners, 2 braziers, throne. Make it a throne room! Come on! What do you want? I have all the ingredients for a throne room, it's just not fucking recognizes it. God damn it. What's your issue? Make a throne room. Throne. Got it. 4 bold banners. Got it. 2 braziers. Got it. If you're having any trouble making them, be sure it's not being over ambitious. You mustn't get carried away or make the rooms too big. Maybe it's too decorated. It's too fancy for a throne room. This is ridiculous. Fuck you, game. I think that was it. The banners were just too high. No. So... Alright, now we're on track. I wonder if that means I can break these walls back down again. Actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna leave them. More rooms the better. Fine. You wanna play that game? I'll play that game. Zerfi and Hannah there. Let's see. Let's go wooden sliding doors. How big are they? 1 wide? Excellent. Aussies. There we go. Alright. And this doesn't count as a room yet because it doesn't have its own door, so we'll whack this one back. Large room, excellent. Okay, so now we have 4 new rooms. Oolsies. King size beds. Let's put it this way. Alright, what else needed to go in the king's bedroom? Let's go work on that. Where'd she go? Is she down here? Taking a shower. Bug you while you're taking a shower. Royal bedchamber. is... It's a matter of placing king-size bed, fireplace, fancy chair, fancy light source, residence side. King-size bed, got it. Fireplace, chair, light source, residence side. Fireplace, fancy chair, fancy light source. Fireplace. Hey Ken, how you doing? So that counts as a fancy light source. And a fancy chair. Chic chair, connecting chair. Ah, it's good enough for me. It's good enough for the king. A nice full ride. Let's give him a bedside table as well. Not an enormous one.
Hey, pat on the back.
Anthony
Pat on the back
Cobb!
for this guy.
A little love in the chat room, please, for Anthony Cobb with the
Good
Prime
morning,
sub.
BluntNate.
Pretty sub. 14 months! And good morning to you. For science and being evil, I'm making a Minecraft cow give birth to an ancient woolly rhino. That mod pack you're playing is whacker, dude. You know that, right? Oh, we need a residence sign as well, don't we? So it has to be marked as the king's room. Inside, not that one. Where's my residence sign? Is it this one? Nameplate. Is that what they mean by residence sign? Pretty sure it is. Let's give him a wall hanging too. Why not? King deserves a wall hanging. Alright, let's go dye the wall hanging as well. Red. Beautiful. Leave everything else as is. Right, so I don't have to forget anything. Fireplace, fancy light source, fancy chair, which is in my inventory still. So I already had some left over apparently. Well done with it, there it is. What else? We'll give him a shelf. Sure. Probably fit a shelf in. Decorative swords. Yeah. Do I have anything that'll fit on the shelf? Doesn't look like it. Let's give him some little bottles or something for the shelf. Where are those? Decorative? There we go. The King's Booze. Beautiful. Ice Age creatures from fossils and archaeology have to be placed into animals. So you got to use the cow as a surrogate mother, basically. That's the King's Bed, champ. Or whatever. Let's put the fireplace down here. So there's no chance of it setting the bed on fire accidentally, I guess. We'll hang in there. Where'd my little table go? Where's my little fancy table? And there. And there. And there. Swords there. Oh. Shelf there. There. Down there. And that there. stare at where a TV would be once they get invented. Gonna need a banner, of course, in front of the door. And last but not least... Right. We have no king sign. Is that king's name again? Was he just king? Do we not have a king yet? Does it matter? No? Private bedroom. Unless there was a different kind of sign that I just ignored. Sheep is the surrogate mother of the Smilodon. Smilodon born from a sheep. As a awkward family reunion. So when they're born, they can have some food, yeah. Where are we here? Frame, hanging picture, Trinity, whatnot, shop sign, armor sign, lady sign, gentleman's sign, nameplate, smashing sign, inn sign, pub sign, timber, bunting, cloth sack, startboard framed, wall hanging chains, elemental, cooking utensils. Yeah, we have no other option for sign. Got those already. So something in here I missed? It's a signpost. This is getting a bit frustrating. Every time I try and do something, it's like, nope, you have to do it this exact specific way, or fuck you. What am I missing? Make the roll through. As for the royal bed chamber, that should be a matter of king-size bed. Got it. Fireplace. Got it. Fancy chair. Got it. Fancy light source. Done. And residence sign. No word on whose name should be there. I figure this is supposed to be the princess's room, right? Lily, Rosie, Queen Babs. I want Queen Babs is what I want. Lisa, definitely not you. Jerome, definitely not you. Whose fucking name are we supposed to put here? Where the couch is considered. Well, I mean, the couch was the one pinged. It's highlighted. Usually an indicator if that's what you need for the current quest. Don't know what it wants from me. I've got all the things, except I don't know whose name to put on this. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter. Let's put Babs on there. Nothing. God damn it, game. Just be clear about what you want. I'm happy to do what you want. Just tell me. Let's try a different chair, I guess. Fuck off! I hate opening the door to an NPC and they just start a conversation with you right away. No, I pressed A for the door, not for you, you bastard. So yeah, like, this is the chair that has the ping on it. I don't know. Try one of these that I made for the dining room. If it's fancy enough. Fancy bench, comfy sofa. Oh, we'll try a fancy bench. Has fancy right in the name. What else? Oh, wait. What's the price tag? Honest to God, I don't know what else it wants from me. Nothing. Just try a different chair, I guess. I need two chairs. Oh, is it because I extended it too far? Is that what's freaking out? Nope. Ooh, private bedroom, no. Same as before. Ah! Tell me what you want! Fucker! Give me two separate chairs. Nothing. Motherfucker! What do you want? Just tell me what you want, you cunt of a game! I love you so much, but you're so annoying sometimes. Tell me one last time, what do you want? Going to finish discussing, we need to build a throne room and a royal bed chamber. Make a throne room, you need a throne. As for the royal bed chamber, that should be a matter of king-size bed, got it, fireplace, got it, fancy chair, got it, fancy lifestyles, got it, residence sign, all in the same room. Don't forget to build two rooms right next to each other. Done. Having any trouble making them, make sure you're not being over ambitious, mustn't get carried away and make the rooms too big. I don't know what it wants. Full private bed. It still says... Mother... Hang on a sec, hang on a sec, hang on a sec. No, wait, it's got nothing to do with the level, because it recognizes it a bedroom, even though this is up here. Good, cool light source. We try a different light source. That lantern definitely counted as cool in the other stuff we did, though. Nothing. Fuck if I know. Any hints in here? Well, I'm kind of fucked. It won't tell me what it wants. And I can't progress without doing this. What am I supposed to do? It is definitely the king-size bed and everything. What do you want? For fuck's sake, stop it! Nope. Must. Oh, hang on a sec. It is a fucking level thing. So it recognises the bedroom, even though the bedroom was way up there, but bedroom has to be on the same... Fuck's sake. Fuck is going on? Ooh, master bedroom. Still not recognising it properly. What do you want? Fucker! I'm gonna rage quit any second now. This is really starting to shit me. Small, cool master bedroom. Fuck's sake! What do you want, game? Just tell me! Just tell me! Fuck's sake! Fucking tell me what you want! Why just... What? What? The wall hanging was not making it a throne room. What? Who the fuck programmed this game? What kind of maniac? A wall hanging was too fancy for a king's bedroom. Piss off. Everyone just get out of the fucking room so I can see what I'm doing. Piss off! All of you piss off. Out of the sodding way! Fuck this. Stop! Stop! Go down to the bell, you fuckers. Okay, still fine. Sodding thing. Move out of the fucking way! Sweet Christmas bejeebus. Fuck it, I'll leave it like this. I want a fancy room? Fine, you'll get a fancy room. I rebuilt the throne room and the royal bedchamber. They're just perfect. Can't think of a better place to rule Utopia from. Still have some work to do on the rest of the place. Repairing the holes in the walls should be a priority. A roof wouldn't go amiss. I think we can finally declare our castle to be officially complete. We all work together to build it, and it really shows. Thank you, Violet. And long live Ludotopia. Okay. Wall hanging. It's so big. It's so beautiful. Make my heart just might burst with pride. It's not as big as I wanted it to be. Fuck you. Go wholeheartedly, especially when it gets upon the great staircase of Jeremiah. I threw my back out more times than I cared to count when building it. Gadzooks and Gadzooks again. We have our castle, thanks in no small part to my expert skill in laying the foundations. Yes, yes. Huzzah! We have done it. We have built our very own castle together. Yippee. I like the pyramid better. Please excuse that outburst. It was dreadfully unbecoming. Not at all. You have earned every right to celebrate, my lamb. This magnificent building is a testament to all our hard work. You know, Vard, I was partly joking about making this place a royal seat of Ludotopia. We all built it together, so I think we should all live here. It'd be awfully lonely living in such a huge place on my own. It includes you and Malworth too, of course. You just need to stop your quarreling and become friends again. Complete. Ah, another challenge. Cracking job. Would you look at that? It's a mini medal. Alright, what's this pencil thing do? You completed 20 tablet targets. Unbelievable! In honor of your astonishing achievement, I'll reward you with this magic pencil, another indispensable tool for the budding builder. Bloody hell, look at the thing. Not what I was expecting, but sure. Let's get scenes and structures into blueprints. Oh, so I can turn should I build into a custom blueprint. That's kind of cool. Just mark out an area that takes your interest and you can sketch it onto a blueprint and build it over and over again somewhere else. Sounds brilliant, doesn't it? Give it a try, see if you can help complete the rest of the tablet targets. Finish 10 more, and I'll give you your very own chisel. Have it about it. You completed all of the targets on the tablet. More importantly, you built for us a new home, a new castle, a new bright future for us all. Strange. Even after building an entire castle from the ground up, I still want to keep building. Perhaps that is what creation is. It's something that can never be completed. Like this bedroom. So enough chit-chat for now, Violet. Let's take another look at the stone tablet. Who knows how it might have changed. Dimensional the area enclosed by 2 pencil markers. ZR, place the markers and approach, run and press A to turn the area into a blueprint. Alright, so we just do opposite corners basically and draw out a... Okay, seems easy enough. Yes, yes, you're fantastic, I know. Well done. Well, that was annoying, actually. Well, it's done now. Oops, easy. Leave things as they are for the moment. Perhaps come back and build a fancy castle at some other stage. But for now, let's go see what the tablet targets have for us next. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Guys, just leave me alone. You're crowding me all the time. Too many of you. Violet feels powerful force emanating from the tablet. Gosh, Violet, I can feel the force of your building power from here. You know, there's something I've been thinking for a while now. I think you might just be the best builder in the whole wide world. When we first met, you were little more than a hopeless apprentice. Hopeless? Fuck you. Now you can build with the best of them. Oh ho. Oh ho ho. Smashing job, lads. Now all the 3 stone tablets from brimming with building power. And with that ancient builder's hopes and dreams, of course, that course through this island are finally fulfilled. There's one last job that I would request of you, young builder. Meet with me at my temple when you are ready, and come alone. Could it be? Violet, we have my books. I'll take up residence here. This is the most fitting place for us. If you wish to see to your business with the hermit immediately, then go with my blessing, but I would not object to you staying around to build for a while first. It's up to you. Only ask that you continue to build to your heart's content to make this a fair island your own paradise. Yes, I look forward to doing so, but now, story progress. Assortment of optional targets materialize on the tablet. Harry Hermit wanted you to go to the temple alone. I suppose I'll stay here then. You can stay too if you'd like. Go and see him when you're ready. Alright, what appeared? New targets. Done, done, done. Build lots of different rooms. Well, we've got rooms waiting for us. We need 10 more points in that. Is that 10 more rooms or just more rooms? I don't even know what we're making progress on here, but sure. Build a spa resort. We can do that easy enough, I think. Makes lots of snowfield. Yeah, we can make more of that easy enough. Build lots of poison swamp. Why would I want a poison swamp? I don't want a poison swamp. Use every colour. Well, that should be easy enough to do. Find lots of different monsters. Find more residents. Make lots of different foods. Collect every kind of animal. Alright, so there's lots of work on there. Zerp. Zerp. Mountaintop. What do you got, big guy? Now you've finished all the targets on the Bluestone Tablet. The whole island is blessed with the power of building. That isn't all, my girl. My memories have finally come flooding back to me. Thank you for putting up with all my selfish requests. I think you've earned a full explanation. The citizens of this island will need to put their heads together and decide what they want to do from here on out. But there will be plenty of time for all that later. Right now, we need to put the finishing touch on this island. There's one final thing that needs building. Once that's done, I'll sit you down and tell you everything. Don't make any plans. It'll take at least 3 days to go over it all. 3 in-game days? Or 3 real days? You've done it! The Isle of Awakening is finally filled with the power of creation and proud as punch. Of course, the builder's work is never done. There's always something he's doing. And now's a good time as any. The island is thriving, bubbling with power, but there is one last thing it needs. A builder's banner. Follow me, I'll explain at the top. Alright, little guy. Come on. Oops. Jammed up there. Alright, what is a builder's banner? So there needs to be a builder's banner, a flag that marks it out as a paradise for builders all over the world. As a resident builder, it's up to you to decide on the design for its emblem. Just fill the square you see before you with colored blocks. Oh my gosh, I get to do pixel art! Design your drawing but transfer it directly into the flag. Remember, the builder's banner is like any other flag. It tells people what the island stands for. And the more eye-catching it is, the better. Yeah, you need these. Oh. Hello, wheel. Blocks of chalk. Use the color wheel to build blocks in whatever color you like and plonk them down in the square. Draw your design. The north side will be the top. Okay. Don't fret too much about making it perfect. You can always change it later. If you're complete loss about what to draw, don't worry. I have an idea of my own. What do you say? Would you like to see a sample? Sure, show me. Would be my pleasure. This is my design. Smashing. Oh, it's a hammer. You can follow this blueprint exactly, or whip up your own design to decorate the builder's banner. It's up to you. Get to the mountain, do the color block things. Okay. Let's clear the area first. Obviously. Any ideas, chat room? Alright, how do we use... Wait, what? Oh, I see. It's like a crafting table. Okie dokie. So let's build a bunch of beige. We don't have a brown, do we? Go black. Black? Yeah. We could. We do have a couple of different greens. Maybe I should just do a blunty face, like my little Modicon. This sort of guy. Probably have enough room for that, right? Maybe the derp. No, the derp might be harder to do. Less straight lines. We'll try that one. What else do we do? We got the beige, we got black and grey instead of the brown, I guess. That's about to do. That's just only a couple of colours. Yeah, we'll see how we do. Alright, so let's do this first. Kind of that-ish, I guess. How I did it? Three-course little Tetris kind of shape. Symmetry is going to be tricky. There. Seems about right. No, we have to come down a level or two there, won't we? And no. start there. I should be around about on this level here, I feel like. 1, 2... Yeah, we don't really have enough pixels. We can come kind of close-ish. I'll have to take some artistic license here. Didn't make any white, did I? Yeah, yeah. This should work, right? Relatively convincing. I'm worried at the under eye bit's going to look more like a weird moustache or something. What do you mean 1 eternity? It's not taking that long. Settle down. Show some patience. Okay. We kind of need the beard. Bad. Let's do the little mouth first if we can. Might want to do that in the grey, so it stands out a bit. Meta beige. Zoop. Okay, so let's fix this one here. Zoop, doop, doo. Yeah, I'm not sure that mouth is selling. Might have to... Yeah, it definitely doesn't work, does it? Zerp, zerp, zerp. Zerp, 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 zerp. Not quite the same, but it makes me laugh. Yep. I'm going to fill the corners in with grey. It's not so much the grouchy face you were going for. It's like I'm really sick of your shit kind of face. Similar emotion, but different. I like it. I wish we had different colours. I feel a bit limited by the colours is all. Good enough though. Good enough for now. Let me drop that off the edge. Alright, show me my flag, emblem, banner thing. Not bad at all. Are you happy to put this on your flag? Sure am. Good to hear. Let's transfer it to the banner and create a new national flag for your builder's kingdom. Let's see if we can get a screenshot right about there. Did I get it? I got it before the text came out. Yes. Perfect. I did figure out the warbird chamber. Turns out the wall hanging was too fancy for the king. So I grabbed the wall hanging off the wall to move it somewhere else, and it instantly went bing! King's bedroom. I went, fuck you. Shouldn't work like that. So much. It's so sick of your shit. I did do the eyes a bit lopsided though, but I kind of like how they work. Makes the face look just a bit turned away. Love it. Oh, excellent work. Your design looks terrific. All it's left is to plant that banner in a place where everyone can see it. Once you do that, your kingdom will be complete. I know the perfect place. See you later. Where'd you go? I went back down there. Alright. Let's just whisk this stuff away. Not that I got a bunch of just coloured blocks to play with now, though. I'm glad I collected a shit ton of chalk. Right there, you reckon? Alright. Boink! I might have to turn that design into one of the newer modes. We'll start switching some out. Or maybe make that the sub badge or something. Isle of Weakening becomes the Kingdom of Violet. Whee! Perfect. Where's my photo mode? What about there? There we go. Let me just wait for the wave to get that little glint on the beard. There. Nailed it. Let's put the focus place there. Draw out the background nice and severe. And standard filter. Glorious. Nice. If you choose to continue, you will temporarily be able to engage in online play. Travel to other islands or exchange in medals. You wish to continue. Sure. This must be the end game. Great! Banner of Honor was absolutely fantastic. Now the preparations are finally in order. That's a good screenshot right there, too. Wow, where in the world did you get that flag from? It's incredible. It is incredible. It's entirely tired of your shit. Kingdom of tired of your shitdom. It's filling me with building power. It's filling me with something. I feel more buildery than I've ever felt before. It is impressive indeed. I take this as to symbolize the island attaining the pinnacle of building prowess. I think it's well smart. Suits Violet's Island perfectly. No wait, it ain't just Violet's Island anymore. It belongs to all of us. I love you, Babs. Just when I thought I'd almost had my fill of building, you go and strip the fires of creation that build the bird with this blazing inferno. There's no denying it, Violet. You're the best builder in the whole wide world. Oh, get off. I'm back. Had to go make a couple of phone calls. That flag is epic. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the flag, I gotta tell you. Not upset with how that came out. Although, if I knew it was going to go on a red background, I probably would have made the corners red. The corners do look a bit weird like that. I'm sure you could probably change it, right? What's going on? Who turned the lights up? There you go. In-game content. Malroth, what's happened to you? I was tired of everyone's shit as well. Violet, when did you build that flag? Malroth, are you alright? Please, I need you to... Malroth? And in a twist no one saw coming. Slain by the sons of Erdik, the high priest Hakon offered up his soul that almighty Malroth might be reborn. Hopefully this is the last time we have to sit through this delayed text. Ever since that moment, I have lain dormant within him, biding my time.
One eternity later.
I have watched over his every move, and the builders too.
One eternity later.
Not the reaction I was expecting. This world of nothingness is now filled with the power of creation. The stage is finally set. Almighty Malroth's awakening is at hand. Perfect timing on the lights. Thank you very much. Who was that? Paul Man in numbers. The stage is finally set for Almighty Malroth's return. Oh no! Best laugh in video games. Oh, no one can escape their fate. Neither men nor monsters nor even gods. The Master of Destruction will bring an end to all. You're Hargon. Isn't he supposed to be dead? Yes, in the real world I am dead, but in this illusory world of my own making, I am very much alive. We're in the Matrix, people. I mean exactly what I say. This world is nothing more than an illusion, an unreal realm in which I sealed away Malroth's soul after the Scion succeeded in slaying him. But now his reawakening is at hand. He is ready to be reborn once more as the Master of Destruction. My face back there on the flag kind of takes away from some of the drama of the moment. In fact, can it really be true? Our world, our lives, all an illusion. Indeed, I originally created this world of illusion to vex and befuddle the scions of Erdic. No blade of grass, nor pinch of soil, nor any pathetic human, yourselves included, truly exists. Everything you see is but a figment of my imagination. Limerick, that can't be true. Though this dream should have died with me, it has persisted long after my demise, longer than I ever thought possible. I always thought it was strange that the children of Hargon were still so powerful here. They should have fallen apart after their leader died, but in this world, he never really did. Alas, in the real world, not so fortunate that his detestable heroes escaped my illusion and proceeded to murder me, and then Maroth in cold blood. Here my spirit survives as the Lord and Master of Destruction himself. And so it seems, does the power of creation, worthless though it may be. You call this kingdom of violet? Pah! It is nothing more than a kingdom of lies. And I suppose this is your nation's flag, hmm? Never has a more hideous sight assaulted my eyes. I'm going to take that personally. Behold, builder, your fantasies of rallying allies to your side and saving the world are simply that. Fantasies. But just about enough of this. Give Maroth back, you beastly bully. What do you plan on doing with him anyway? Maroth? That's almighty Maroth, Lord and Master of Destruction, to you, your gracious worms. You gotta save us. Take this, your rudder. Yeah, you show him what a ghost hammer can do. Anyone getting sort of a Incredibles vibe here? So this is what become of the ancient builder, reduced to manipulating humans to achieve your ends. Be gone! Who are you gonna call? Hear me, pathetic wretches! Grovel before your creator, cower before me, and misbed my wrath. What's that planet thing up there? Oh, lost audio. That's back. It is time. When Almighty Mouth awakens, he shall tear this illusion to pieces. Turn to the real world to bring about its glorious destruction. Come, Maroth, let us away. Be reborn as the mighty Master of Destruction once again, and bring ruin to the world. It is your destiny. Zerp. What are we going to do with it? What are we going to do? Poor Maroth. And poor Harry Hermit too. Alright, Lodu, keep your hair on. It ain't like you get your knickers in a knot like this. Back in Moonbrook, I had told this word was naught but a lie, a mere illusion. I knew not what to make of those words at the time. But if it's true, then what are we? Or just dreamed up by Hargon? I don't know about that. I don't reckon I'm an illusion. That's what an illusion would say. I think, sorry about that. Maybe it's true. Loath though I am to admit it, we have no way of proving our reality is truly real, or if it's merely a dream. And so what? And save your fiddler-fishing for later? Philosopher-fishing? Good for nothing Burke nabbed Maroth. You gotta get him back. But if it's true what Hakon said, but Maroth really is the Master of Destruction, then... who cares if he is? And I don't care for all dreams or illusions or any other nonsense either. I'm not going to let that rotter get away with this. Barges on our island, scares the living daylights out of us, makes fun of Violet's flag, and doesn't spickle thanks to Malroth. And the Hermit. Ah, that horrible creepy villain thinks we're going to take this lying down. He's got another thing coming. What's this? Something there, where the Hermit always used to stand. Mine! Builder's soul? Alright then. Silent Hill, how you doing? What series do you have an attachment to? Some minus Silent Hill, Resident Evil, Assassin's Creed, GTA? Yeah. All kinds of stuff, I guess. What was that, Violet? It looked awfully shiny. Perhaps the hairy hermit left it here for us. Perhaps he can help us in some way. No matter how shiny it is, I don't know how it could help us find Maroth, let alone rescue him and bring him home. I wonder if we install the Builder's Soul into Maroth so he can finally build himself. That looks kind of cool. Your soul is mine. I can feel the same evil energy emanating from that vortex as when Hargon was here. It must be a portal to wherever he took Maroth. You know what this means, Violet? We have to dive in there, defeat Hargon, and bring Maroth back. We're the only one who can do it. Poor Maroth. Must have been so hard for him. None of us realized the weight he was secretly struggling with. He always tried to be the strong one, the one we could rely on, but when things got too much for him, he had nobody to turn to for help. I saw how much he was suffering, but there was nothing I could do for him. What about you, Violet? Surely you don't want to leave it like this. There's still time to make up with him. Still a chance to save your friend. So what do you say, Violet? Will you save Maroth? Also, I knew you'd agree. You're just not the type to abandon your friend in this hour of need. Violet. That is we. Looks like all your friends have something to say to you, Violet. Sure to talk to them all before you head off. Right then. All of my friends. All three of my friends. We're going then. Pains me to admit it, but I fear that Hagon's claim this world is a lie no mere fabrication. My time in Moonbrook made me suspect as much myself. Indeed, after our experience in Middenhall Castle, it is difficult to deny. The view looking out over Redenrack is proof alone. If you're responsible, Violet, for what happened between you and Maroth, I drove a wedge between you. Yeah, you did. I cannot stand to see things end like this. It simply won't do. Please find Maroth and bring him back safely. Maroth, the Master of Destruction. Verily, back in Moonbrook, he fought like a man possessed, like a beast, like the incarnation of destruction itself. And yet he had a kind heart. I am sure that this will never change, whatever may befall him. I very much wish to dive into that portal with you, Violet. But from the moment Hargon appeared before us, I felt ill at ease in my own skin. Mayhap we have already begun to fade away. It shames me to rely on you for the very end, but it is for you and you alone to lay Hargon low and save your friend. I know you shall succeed. Coward. Do you think it's true what Hargon said about us all being illusions? And what of the business with Maroth being the Master of Destruction? If that were true, it'd make you best mates with a god. That'd be something. Of course, same applies to all of us too. We're all his friends, every blimmin' one of us. Ain't got no problem with that. Happy to be the Master of Destruction's mate. You can tell that. Yeah, tell him that from me, Violet. Listen, my girl. There's nothing to gain from fretting over what might become of us. What's important now is that you find Maroth and bring him back to safety. Make Hargon regret kidnapping him while you're at it. Good luck, Violet. We're all counting on you. Whatever horrible monsters might stand in your way, I know that everything you've done for us, all those memories, all that experience will help you pull through. And I'm not just talking about the Deity. Ellis told me about Goldilocks and the Zappel cannon too. If you can do that, you can do anything. Just remember, we'll all be right here, cheering you on and waiting for you both to come back safely. You heading off then, Violet? To be honest, all that talk about illusions and awakening went right over my head. And if there's one thing I do know, is that look in your eyes right now. There ain't nothing anyone here can do to stop you diving into that portal after Maroth. All that guff about Argon and his imagination, don't even come into it. You just want to save your mate, right? Too right she does. You can't pull the wool over our eyes, Violet. You know you like the backs of our biceps. After all, we're the dream team, innit? That means Maroth too. Nothing's ever gonna tear us apart. Not even some mad-batted Burke. Burke, feed me. Still, don't like the look of the sky one bit. What if Argon's right? What if the world really is gonna fade away? You might not have long left. But whatever happens, we're all going to be here when you get back. I swear on my dad's life. Take care out there, won't you? And bring Malroth back. Alright. Feels like a good point for a quick break. Make a fresh coffee. And then start whatever waits for us next. BluntNate, what did you think about the direct? Which one are you talking about? Alright, before I do take my break, let's just do this. Get good healing, all that sort of stuff. This. What is the best food I've got right now? Great good greens. There we go, superior spaghetti. Right, so let's go into snapshot mode so we get a nice clear view of all this. I'm going to take a break to make a fresh coffee. When we come back, the final chapter. Babies!